Thinking of a master plan. Always up thinking of a master plan. I got some sleep today, y'all. So I'm not flip red queen. King Charles about. Hey, flip red queen. That tow truck still wrapping your cot. King Charles, you get on my damn nerve. I'm not flip red queen. Okay, I'm just the mastermind behind the organization. Those two ladies, Danielle and Zoe, have done their own thing. I can't take that. I'm just the mastermind behind it. That's all. Okay. Talk about my car still being rammed. I got some sleep today, y'all. I slept the whole day. The whole day. I didn't wake. I didn't roll out my bed till 9 o'clock tonight. After I got off this live with y'all on YouTube, I went to sleep and I slept. I took a sleep pill. I took one of my mama's sleep pills, which is a prescription sleep pill. Them sleep pills different than that melatonin. That sucker put me out. I feel so refreshed. I'm still a little drowsy and tired from it, but hey, we rolling. I said, let me jump on real quick just to see who is on, who is up, thinking of a master plan. Because I'm up at this time of the hour of the night any dang on way. I'm always up thinking of a master plan. Thinking of a master plan. Especially for tomorrow. I'm getting prepared for our class for tomorrow. Good evening. Well, it's almost about to be midnight, so good evening, those of y'all on Instagram. I'm on YouTube as well. I probably won't be on Instagram long. I really don't like Instagram and Facebook like that. I'm just being honest. I really don't like these platforms, so I will more than likely be on YouTube and cutting these other two off. But it's almost midnight. People who are usually up at this time of the night are usually thinking of a master plan. So I wanted to know what y'all thinking about, what y'all got going on, and who's ready for class tomorrow. Who is ready for class tomorrow? Because besides doing taxes, I have to finish my presentation for tomorrow. But we also filing taxes. I'm sorry, y'all. I kept putting the 16th. I just realized that. Tomorrow is the 13th. I gotta go fix that on my YouTube page. I think I put the 16th is the class and it's tomorrow. Mm, mm, mm. My man, baby, my man. I'm gonna have to go back and change that. What I typed in. Somebody typed in. Krigley, you said you better believe I am me. What you thinking of, girl? What you thinking of? What's your master plan? What you coming up with? Hey, Devin. Miss Krigley, you said I'm signed up for tomorrow's class. I'm ready to get to be educated. Come on, right? That's what we say. I'm ready to be educated. Let's roll. Let's get to it. Let me see what King Charles on here talking about with his butt, talking crap all the time. I still acknowledge your great work doing in this great city. Appreciate you, Charles. Appreciate you. I appreciate that. Amisha, what you on, man? What you on? What you coming up with? What you coming up with? What's your plan? That's what we gonna talk about. What this plan is. What y'all plan is. Cause you got to have a plan. If you don't have you a notebook, you don't have you a binder. This my property development cohort I'm in. Every Wednesday I'm in class from 6 to 9 p.m. This is a property development cohort. This binder's so dang on thick. I just completed my homework because it's due. But if you don't have a plan, if you're not working on something, if you don't have some notebooks to write some stuff down, like, baby, what are you doing? Like, especially if you grown, you consider yourself to be grown and you haven't written nothing down. You're not thinking about nothing, you're not thinking about your future. If you just somebody that's partying and kicking it every weekend, then okay, this ain't the live for you. Keep it moving. This the live for people who ready to do something, change their lives around here. Quit tired of working for the man, working 9 to 5, and then y'all living check to check. People who ready to get up out the system. That's what this live is for. We ain't gossiping over here. I know some of y'all be coming over here thinking I'm about to cuss somebody out every day, just looking for some negativity. This ain't that. This ain't that. You say I'm thinking of a master plan out to get every black freedman $5 million for reparations. I'm thinking about my next move because it has to be my best move. Let's roll. Sharonda, you say I'm thinking about my next move because it's got to be my best move. I like that. I like that. One of the things I would encourage you to do of your next move is to make sure it's dealing with some type of financial literacy. Whether you buying real estate, whether you buying land, whether you getting into stocks and crypto. Everybody talking about the market crashing right now because Trump announced the 100% tariff on China starting November 1st. And remember, things can change, right? But that is also what happens with the stock market. It goes up and down. It's going to crash. It's going to go back up. Even though it's down right now, don't let that red fool you. It's going to go back up. So you have to understand that. And that's why we have to have these type of conversations, because people who've never invested, I'm in this group and they ready to pull their money out already. Like, oh my God, like that's how the stocks work. That's literally how it works. It goes up and down. And as you start learning more knowledge about the stocks, about even crypto, right? Because a lot of people still are not even into crypto. And I would tell you right now, you need to learn crypto. Crypto is going to be the wave of the future. Okay? Once banks like Fidelity, Charles Schwab start talking about crypto and having crypto on their website, you got to pay attention. That's what I'll be telling y'all. Pay attention to what the big boys do. Pay attention to what the big box companies do. If the big box companies is moving and starting to talk about it on their website, guess what? That's something that you should be paying attention to. That's what I shared with y'all when Trump got in office and I went on Twitter. Because again, Instagram and Facebook, that's not it. This is not the learning platform. These two platforms are for gossiping people, for people stuck in a low vibrational mindset. Y'all ain't it. I'm gonna tell y'all right now, y'all need to revert. Anybody that's on these platforms, you need to be making sure that you're on Twitter, TikTok, YouTube. Those platforms, they even got the kids be on what's that one? Somebody asked me, did I have a channel on there the other day? Discord is an app. What's the one that all the young boys be on, that Kai Cent be on? I can't think right now, y'all. My post short-term memory is just horrible now at this point. Ever since I turned 40 and up, my little short-term memory is gone. What's that damn app that Kai Cent me on, y'all? But you got to pay attention. Twitch. There we go. Thank you. You got to pay attention to the platforms with the younger people, with the people who understand innovation. Some of y'all older people that's 40, 50, and 60, and y'all on Instagram and Facebook, y'all ain't winning over there. Y'all not winning over there. Y'all not winning over there. That's why when I got on YouTube and was really doing lives and content on TikTok and YouTube, I was like, ooh, it's a whole different mindset over here. Even the comments from my videos, completely different. Completely different. Like, completely different than the people complaining and talking on Instagram and Facebook, and the mindset of the people that's on YouTube and TikTok with them same videos, just completely different reaction, completely different mindset, baby. So I'm gonna tell any of y'all that's on Facebook and Instagram right now, y'all are on an app with weak ass mindset people. If your feed is not feeding you, If your feed is always negative, bullshit, energy, people complaining all the time, baby, get up off these apps. Because it's a whole new world over here that understand what it is. That's why I don't even be arguing. That's why I told you I'll be trolling these damn people on Facebook and Instagram now. That shit don't be pissing me off. I'll be trolling the hell out these damn people. Just because it's funny to me. Writing think pieces and paragraphs. Baby, go get yourself some business. Okay. Let me see. What he say? Charles say, I'm thinking, so Charles, you say you thinking of a master plan to get every black freedman $5 million for reparations. Charles, you also gonna need some other black freedmen to understand who they are to do the work with you. Because that's the problem. A lot of these people want one person to do the work. A lot of these people want to sit back at home and be on their couch and do what they want to do, but they don't want to start with the revolution. The revolution will not be televised. It ain't. I'm building with my community. I'm building with people in private rooms. We having conversations. We buying land. I'm talking to an investor tomorrow. I'm trying to get this man to give me $1 million in investment so I can invest in my neighborhood and buy the blocks back. I'm trying to buy all the South Shore up. Ain't nobody sitting on here just talking every day. We doing real work in the hood. That's the difference. Big difference from people that sit online all day and run their mouth. It's a lot of us in private rooms. The revolution will not be televised. Bet that. Bet that. Is crypto profitable and can I get big returns for my money? Yes, it's profitable. It depends on how you use it. It's people that trade crypto the same way they trade stocks. It's called day trading. Some people day trade stock. Some people day trade crypto. You could be flipping crypto all day if that's what you want to do. But at minimum, you should be looking into it. You should be learning it. Everything red right now. Even crypto red. I had somebody buy crypto last week and they called me like, oh, you see it's down. Yeah, it's down. It's going to be all right. Stop watching it. I told several people last week to buy some XRP. Now they calling. Don't call me. Stop watching it every single day. It's going to go back up. It's going to go back up. Hold it. That's what it's called. Get in early and hold it. Nipsey was talking about Bitcoin back in 2018. I was watching him do he had like a documentary where he was in the UK. He was over there in the UK, London. He was using crypto back then in 2018. He was using his crypto in London. He couldn't spend his money here in the US then. Companies wasn't taking crypto. This was back in 2018. So everybody who bought into Bitcoin early, when it was under $300, when it was under 3,000, Bitcoin went all the way up to 122 bands, G, for one coin. Do you know how many millionaires we got walking around right now just from Bitcoin? I got clients who bought that shit when it was 30 bands, and I thought they was crazy. I'm glad they didn't listen to me. I told two of my male clients who told me that they had crypto, I was like, y'all better sell that. You done paid, you had 30,000. So when I called him, I think I talked to him earlier this year when I did him and his wife taxes. I said, you ain't listen to me, did you? He said, hell no. I said, good. Shoot. Because I was wrong, baby. I didn't know what crypto was going to do. I wasn't watching it like that then. I had a little bit of Bitcoin. I had a little bit of this coin, a little bit of that coin. But I hadn't had like what he had. Baby, my client's straight. Okay? Straight. And still work his butt off to this day because he has a trade. He's in a trade. But he knew how to invest that money. And I know he got multiple crypto coins. So, baby, he is straight. Let's be clear. That sucker went from 30 bands to it's over 100,000, y'all. And they still talking about it's going to go up more. They still talking about it's going to go up even more. So please don't get stuck behind being scared. You could put $50 on the coin, $100 on the coin, $25 on the coin. That's what I like about crypto. You can buy whatever dollar you got. Whatever dollar you got. So everything right now is down. It's in the red. This is the perfect time for you to be buying. This is the perfect time for you to be buying and investing when everything is red, because it's going to go back up. Welcome. Cryptocurrency is important, but blockchain is more important for the future. So explain the blockchain, learn quantum computer. Go ahead and tell the people what blockchain is. And then maybe give them some resources on what they need to learn. Because I like when y'all comment that, but then y'all don't get no other information. So that would be great to give people more information if you know what you're talking about. You got your name is called Learn Quantum Computers. So you know something because you already got quantum in your name. And that's what they put in here in Chicago, in the South Shore neighborhood. They put in the whole quantum computer center, tech center here. That's about to use up all of our resources, all of our water. In a couple of years, you're going to see people being sick, air quality gone, because the people that's in LA that's near the metaverse quantum computers, they already sharing it all over TikTok, sharing how they water turn brown, sharing how they land is turning because of all of the energy that is being used by these computers. So AI ain't as good as y'all think it is. Y'all love it so much, and y'all love Chat GPT, but AI gonna end up hurting a lot of us. Go on back and watch that dang on movie with Will Smith with these damn robots and computers. Y'all think it's sweet around here. Like, us is the problem, starting with our line black reps. I'm seeking to do the same here in Elgin. You ain't seen nothing yet. 59, man, is blue. Writing notes in church. Okay, that's good. Miami, honey, the trust and all of it. You are exactly who I've been looking for. Other folks gatekeep too much. I'm gonna tell you why a lot of people gatekeep. I'm gonna be honest. I'm glad you mentioned that, but I'm gonna tell you why a lot of people gatekeep. And I ain't gonna necessarily say gatekeep because I don't really think there's no such thing as gatekeeping. Because if I spend like me in taxes, people think I'm just supposed to tell them everything to do with their taxes for free. Why? And I've been spending my whole last 22 years in business learning taxes, learning a tax code. Y'all ain't up here up to 2, 3, 4 in the morning with me reading the tax code. So why should I just give everything for free? Now I have given it for free. These last 10 years, I've given a lot of information for free. That's why I be telling people, Google me before you get to talking on my page, because I ain't the average person that you used to that's just on here running their mouth and making videos. Like, I'm different. So before you get to making a comment on my page, Google me first. So you could go and see the history. So you could go and see the back timeline of how long I've been on this internet talking for free. After so long, people get tired of talking for free. If y'all ain't picking up the pieces, then that's on you. So there really is no such thing as gatekeeping, because if you want to do the work, then you're going to learn it yourself. If you expected somebody else to teach you, then you should be expecting to pay that person. Ain't nothing for free. But people do get out here and teach and educate for free and get nothing and still get talked about, like me. Been on this internet, especially Facebook, for 10 years, talking and giving game, giving information for free. So I don't like when people say that, oh, people gatekeeper. People ain't gatekeeper shit, because they stayed up to them hours of the night to learn this information. Not y'all. So that really ain't no such thing as gatekeeping. I don't like that term. I don't like that term, because a lot of thing what I've learned is when people pay, they pay attention. Now we got over 100 people that register for this class tomorrow, and let's see who show up because it's free. Now normally this type of class I charge $300, $400, $500 for. But Gary was like, we're gonna get him everything. We're gonna give it to him all for free. We're gonna put our best foot forward and get him everything for free. And then whoever want to work with us could work with us. But do you know how many webinars, classes that I have held on this internet for free over the last 10 years, and majority of the people still didn't do nothing with it. So I don't like that term, Miss Kriegler. I don't like that term. I don't like that gatekeeper, because there's no such thing as gatekeeping. If you want to know it, you're going to go and figure it out. You're going to go and study it on your own. But to be expecting somebody who spent hours and hours and days and years mastering and learning their craft, and then to just get on here and tell all y'all for free, no, I ain't with that. No, I ain't, because I've been there, done that. So I know what it is. So I ain't with that shit. You gonna get this free class tomorrow, and that's it. Any other way, you gotta pay. I don't have free calls. When you sign up with that 10-minute discovery call, you get my assistant for that 10-minute discovery call. You don't get me. You get me when you pay. It's a paid consultation. And in business, you have to show people how to treat you, because a lot of people who look like me think like that. I don't have that problem with no other race. I don't have that problem with no other culture. Every other client that I got that's not Black has never booked a 10-minute call. They know to go straight and book a paid call. That's only the Black people that do that. And again, that comes from a lack mindset. That comes from a less than mindset. That comes from you not respecting yourself, so you not respecting me as a business owner. And this is why I have to tell my business mentees to show people how to treat you. If you on the phone with people for 10, 30 minutes, an hour a day, and then they leave and then they go pay the white man the money, then that's on you. Nobody should have longer than a 10-minute free call. You should not be on the phone with nobody 30 minutes and an hour for free. No, you should not. Been there, done that. Been there, done that. People don't respect free, Quantum. Watch, that was I'm glad you said it, Charles, because that was the next thing I was getting ready to say. iRobots. Some of y'all need to go back and watch iRobots, for real. Some of y'all need to go back and watch iRobot, because it will tell you exactly where we're going. Why everybody want to be so into AI and Chat GPT, and it's about to use up all of our energy and our resources. I won't be having no damn robot walking around my house. Believe that. I don't even do the Alexa and all that crap. I ain't got none of that. Ain't no Alexa playing nothing for me. I barely use Siri. No, I'm good. I cut my own lights on. I don't need no robot to cut my lights on when I come home. I'm cool. I like that, Uncle Kel. When the student is ready, the teacher will appear. Hello. I like that. I like that. Blockchain is the infrastructure that cryptocurrency is built on, like how websites are built on the internet. Okay. So what's the next thing that we should be looking at then, learn Quantum, when you say blockchain? What's the two main main coins that they say is with blockchain? Is Ethereum one of them? Because my little cousin, he into this heavy. He's 28, and he told me to buy Ethereum. I should have bought Ethereum earlier this year when it went down to like $2,300. Now it was over. Last time I checked, it was over $4,400. But I know everything went down. I haven't checked no crypto. I just been seeing seeing the news and stuff about everything red right now, with Trump announcing the tariffs on China. So I'm well, Dapper. How are you? Ethereum is number 2 behind Bitcoin. So Bitcoin and Ethereum is number 1. Okay. So I got a little bit of Bitcoin. I could still buy some more, but I'm looking at the coins that's early. Like I bought 61 million of SHIB. I think I bought SHIB in 22 or 23. So once SHIB hit a penny, I'm just waiting on SHIB to hit that penny. If once SHIB finally hit a penny, then that's $600,000. That's $600,000 once SHIB finally hit a penny. SHIB gonna go up. SHIB is number 20 now. Somebody was like, SHIB ain't gonna ever hit. SHIB ain't gonna ever hit. Okay. I can't wait till it do. I'm gonna ask Learn Quantum. Learn Quantum, what you think about sheep? But he said Bitcoin and Ethereum are the uh main two on blockchain. Because I've heard that terminology. I'm still learning myself. Okay, let's be clear. I am no expert on crypto. I am just smart enough to put some money into it. I'm not the one. I'm not one that's saying she will go up if Bitcoin goes up. It's going. It's going. It's going up some more. Most all the top 3 people that I follow on TikTok, I follow most people on TikTok. I haven't really got a lot of YouTubers yet. If you know somebody on YouTube, Learn Quantum that I should be looking at, let me know. But I follow Ash. I think her name is Ash something. I gotta look on my phone. Um, I like her. Her and this guy gets on every day. They got Discord as a group. It's this other guy that I follow, this Indian guy that I started following recently, baby. He be showing some gems. I like how he teaches you how to read the chart. He showed you how to read the candles. So he do like a lot of free lives with like basic learning. So that way some of y'all that's basic and don't know nothing about it, like that's what I like about his page and his channel. I'll share some of the pages on my YouTube channel. You said check out VETH. VETH. Okay. I'll write that down to look at. VETH. I'm definitely getting more into crypto, especially with possibly trading it. You say have a conversation with ChatGPT. Let her know how much you got to invest and what is the best strategy to invest. Look, Dapper, look. I just was saying that we be using this damn ChatGPT so much, but you just said have a conversation with her and let her know how much you got to invest and what's the best strategy to invest. Okay, I like that. I use her for sometimes. I use ChatGPT for some business stuff. Um, Deuce Dizzle, I've seen you commenting this on my post. Is that a tribe? Am I saying it right? OCO? OCO? Is because you keep posting that with the I've seen you post that in a couple of my videos in the comments. I think this your first time on my live, unless you was on here last night and I ain't see you. Is that a tribe that you're posting? Do I need to look that up? Is it OCO, Osio? You know, my YouTubers, they a lot more advanced. I be learning all type of stuff over here with them. They be teaching me American history, African. I'm sorry, I keep saying African. Remember, we indoctrined to say Black and African American, but y'all have been teaching me other terminology and who we are and who our real ancestors are. So, um, let me know, Deuce. Is that a tribe that you keep putting with the feather? Because you put that on some of my other videos. I noticed that. What's up, Arthur? Okay, I think I answered everybody on YouTube. Oh, I didn't see that. King said, "Hey, Patrice, I'm a caregiver. I'm a caregiver. Can I still file my taxes even if they do take taxes out my pay?" You say, "Hey, I'm a caregiver. Can I still file my taxes even if they do take taxes out my pay?" Yes, and actually that's better if they take taxes out your pay because when you file taxes, you're really just getting the money back that you paid into the system, right? So when you pay taxes in, a lot of times people see a refund. But when you don't pay taxes, that's when a lot of people owe. So if they are actually taking taxes out for you as a caregiver, then yeah, you could still file taxes. And I want to say too, you could file taxes after the 15th. Like my clients, I can file personal individual taxes up until the second week of November. So even though the 15th is coming up, I'm sending an email out tomorrow to let people know that they could still file their taxes with me after the 15th, because I'm a e-file agent. So I'm registered with the IRS as an actual e-file agent. So I could file your last 3 years of taxes. So I could file 24, 23, and 22 electronically, and the IRS would get them instantly, no mailing in. And I file business taxes all the way up until about the first week of November. They usually shut the system down like around November 12th, November 15th, something like that. And then for business and corporate taxes, S corp taxes, corporations, we could file those up until about the second week of December. So even though tax deadline, the second deadline was due October 15th, I could still push through taxes after that, just because I'm a registered e-file agent. So it's different when you work with somebody who's a e-file agent like myself. Um, Thank you, King Charles. Deuce was saying, I'm seeing high. OCO. OCO. Okay. OCO. That's how you pronounce it. We are Aboriginals. Okay. I've been seeing that too, that we are Aboriginals. They kept saying Native Americans and changing that, but we are the original Native America. Aboriginals. Yes, this is live. What you think this is? A replay? It say live up here. Y'all be funny. You say, is this live? Okay, OCO. I'm gonna look into that, Deuce Dazzle. I'm about to put my email on here. I want you to send me some stuff, cause I'm big with looking up my heritage. Now I told y'all. A lot of y'all was saying that on my video that I look when I was cussing them folk out in front of the building, that my ancestry was showing. My bloodline was showing Queen Asada coming through. I was like, she looked like an original Aborigine, a people of the land, from the land. Yeah. I say, I don't know all my history. I don't dibble and dabble too much in history, just because, like I said, in my mind, our history been distorted so much. You know what I'm saying? I don't go back and forth with people on this internet about what happened 100 years ago, 200 years ago. But I know we need to know it. So people like y'all, that's what y'all do. I don't focus on history. I'll learn something from y'all. So the same way y'all can come learn from me, I am a student as well and learning as well. So, oh, thank you, Five Wiggins. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. You say I learned from watching Hidden Colors, the movie. Now you know what? I'm 44. So I think I watched Colors like 25 years ago. I wouldn't even remember what was on Hidden Colors. I would have to rewatch it. Okay, Dapper, you say I constructed a monthly investment plan with chat with $100 a month. Okay, Dapper. I like that. Dapper. Dapper say I constructed uh a monthly investment plan with chat with $100 a month. Y'all heard that? Now I'm on YouTube too, Instagram. So if I'm not talking or answering you too much, it's because I'm focusing on YouTube chat. Okay. Anybody on Facebook, just go on head over to YouTube, because y'all know how I feel about Facebook. I really don't like Facebook. So it's not y'all personally. I just the app itself and the mindset of majority of you. We know we got a few good people, but majority of the people on this blue app, y'all ain't hitting it. So come on over to YouTube. That's where we at, and we interactive. Our people are royal blood. Our people are from royal bloodlines. Our DNA is the oldest. Now that I know for a fact, Deuce. That I know for a fact. Okay. That's why I said if you melanated, we the only people in this country that got melanated DNA. Our bloodline is different than anybody on this land, anybody on this earth. That I know for a fact. That I could feel in my blood. I didn't even have to study that. But I'm so glad you said it. But I knew from the day I was born that I was exceptional. Okay. Let my mama tell you, at 2 years old, I had to tell her, ma'am, I am watching TV. You over here talking to me, and I ain't got time to be listening to you while I'm watching this TV. Like my mama knew at a very early age I was different. So I knew that. Let's say that. Deuce, thank you for saying it the proper way. Our people are from royal bloodlines. But I already knew that. It's that water in your blood, in your bottle, or some. What do you say? King Charles, shut up. I can't stand you. King Charles say it's that water in your bottle or some Thunderbird. Excuse you, sir. This is cucumber water. So I cut up fresh cucumbers or kiwi, not kiwi. I cut up fresh cucumbers and lime. Every now and then I put a little lemon, but most of the time it's cucumber. But whenever you see me drinking this is water. I buy alkaline water. It's a black family in South Shore that has an alkaline store. It used to be Chief's store, but Chief moved to Nigeria. Chief sold all the natural herbal over in South Shore. If anybody from South Shore, you know But Chief sold his place earlier this year and moved to Nigeria. And I buy my alkaline water from them. But it's a young a young Aboriginal, look, use the correct term, a young Aboriginal family that took over Chief's spot, and they still sell the alkaline water. So I buy alkaline water in a gallon. I buy 10.0. 10.0 is the one I buy. Yeah, the highest level, 10.0. And then I put cucumbers in my water. So it makes your water refresh, electrolyte. It gives it water by itself don't do nothing for you. So you need to add some cucumbers, some lime, some lemon, something in it, right? That's gonna give you that alkaline water. And you could do it with regular spring water. Anything but that little dirty sink water that they be giving you, because these pipes not even clean here in Chicago. What is the name of the water brand? That's what I'm saying. It's not a name of a brand. They make the alkaline water with a machine. So when you buy the jug, let me grab it so you can see how it look. It's not a name. They make it. If you go to any type of health food store, I mean, and you should probably go to a black one, like a black herbal health food store, and they sell it. But this is what it look like. Figured I'd grab me a little glass of wine since we gonna be on here for a little bit tonight. This is what it look like. So I buy 10 of these at a time. And they have different levels of it. They got level 6, level 7, level 8, level 9, level 10. But because I've been drinking it for so long, I'm on the highest one. So come in they just put it in a gallon. This is $3 that they sell it for. And that's it. I buy 10 of them every week. Or you can invest in you a machine and make the alkaline water yourself. Or if you buy spring water, that's another way to turn your water alkaline, is to put cucumber or lime in it. Okay. But you got to drink your water. You need your water. You need your water. Okay, let me finish reading the comments. I like that you said that though, Dapper. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna check that out and see what Chat GPT said. You said check out VETH and then ask Chat to construct a monthly investment plan with you for $100 a month. I'm Godson. Say I'm glad you straightened out all that gossip about the building on South Shore. I passed the info along. Thank you. You say not 25 years ago. I mean, however long ago Hidden Colors, when Hidden Colors come out? Let me look online. Hidden Colors, the movie. That shit was damn near black and white. Hidden Colors. Hidden Colors, the movie. When did it come out? 2011. What? It's 2025? Okay, 15 years ago. I'm gonna have to go back and watch it. I'm gonna have to go back and watch Hidden Colors again. He's like, not 25 years ago. Y'all know I like to be a little facetious, as my mama say. I'm just on here being facetious. I got it. I'll be checking into that as well. Okay, cool. That caught my attention as well. The $100 investment info. Yep, I'm glad you caught that. Yep, like he said, ask Chat GPT, um, and then go from there. So I don't know. I don't know the exact address. I know they on 83rd in South Shore. So they on 83rd, closer to a little past Yates. I don't remember the exact address though. I have to look up the name of them because they changed the name too. That's why I say it used to be owned by Chief, so that's what we called it. We called it Chief's Place because everybody from South Shore knew where Chief Place was. But now it's called something else because a whole nother other family took over it and they renamed it and they got different hours and they don't sell the same stuff how he used to sell. I think it's called Feom, FEOM. I think it's called Fion because they don't have. It's not like it's nothing on the bottle. So they made Hidden Colors into 5 parts. Right. Okay. I remember that. Learn Quantum that it was more than one. Yeah, it's like a 5-part series. Yeah, I got to get some water probably sometime this week, so I'll be going over that way. And then I could let you know maybe on the next live the exact name. But I want to say it's Fiom. I want to say it's Fiom, FEOM is the new company. Um, but yeah, I got to get the info because, like I said, it's a whole new family that took over it, and Chief and his wife had that house since I was a kid. I mean, like I said, I'm 44. They had that house at least 50 plus years. So that's what everybody knew it by was Chief's house, Chief's place. But like I said, they changed the name of it. So um and I'll say that's what y'all will learn. I know a lot of times on this internet they have people be posting, videos and content of whatever they feel, but that's what a lot of y'all will learn about me. I don't have no reason to get on this internet and lie. And I've been about my community. Like been about my community. I just didn't like the fact that they was pushing the narrative of it being all black and it wasn't all black anymore. Like I said, I didn't know what was going on. I didn't know what was going on the internet. I didn't know how the news was sharing the story. I literally was downtown handling business. I think I logged on to Instagram and the very first video that came up, it said black building with 98% black people raided by ICE. And I just looked at it and it was like 98% black people, y'all is a fucking lie. So I literally made my video off seeing that one video. It's like God had tapped on me and was like, go on here to make you a little video. Because I promise I was not thinking about it. I didn't know what was going on. I had no clue of what was happening. Like I literally just saw that one video and saw the 98%, and I knew that that was a lie. And see, again, I'm not with no lies. So my whole point of making the video, it wasn't about, oh, the black people, wasn't harmed, or the black people wasn't telling the truth from their experience on the news. I didn't even see them on the news. I didn't know they had them people on the news. I didn't know none of that. I literally saw a video on Instagram, and the title said 98% black people building raided in Chicago, like they coming for us. And see, that's what I don't like, that weak ass narrative. So I was like, that building is not no fucking 98% black. Like they lying. And that's why my video was like, Chicago, stop lying. That's the whole reason why I said that. That was the whole reason why I started my video saying that. Like, Chicago, don't put that lying ass narrative out here that building was 98% black, because it was not. It was more like 9% and 92% illegal Venezuelan. That's what the fuck it was. You get what I'm saying? So I was like, okay, yeah. So I made that one video, and look, the shit went crazy. I just started getting all type of notifications. My friends calling me, messaging me, texting me like, you going viral? I'm like, what? Like, I had no clue. I had no clue that was going to reach like that. And then people got to talking shit in the comments, talking about how we know you in Chicago, how we know what you talking about. So I was going over that way anyway to go look on my property. So I said, let me pull up. Let me pull up. Since a motherfucker want to question me and who I am and what I'm talking about, I say, okay, let me pull up. And I ended up doing a whole 30-minute live out there in front of the building, cussing people out. They was pissing me off. It was some lady on there talking her shit. She had pissed me off. So Peaches came out, as Chico said yesterday. Chico had me rolling. And that's how we got here. That's how some of y'all got here. All right. Look. That's how some of y'all got here. Cheers. Hello. Welcome. But I've been asleep all damn day. I'm finna get up. I'm finna get on here and do these damn taxes. That's what I'm about to do. I got clients that's been waiting. So I'm about to get up off of here and do me some taxes. You have a question, Andre? You can answer your question. I always answer my YouTubers. YouTube is my favorite platform. I love y'all over here. And I'm going to say this while Andre type of his question. To all of my men, to all of my fellas, I want y'all to know this. I want y'all to hear me clearly. Don't let this world talk to you and treat you like you ain't shit. Half these chicks that's on here running their mouth, they on Section 8. They are wards of the state. They hate when I say that about them. If they depending on the government to pay for them, for their kids to eat, for them to live and survive, they are sitting and waiting on government assistance. They are not independent. So don't let these women talk to y'all and treat y'all like y'all less than because y'all don't have a government backing y'all like they do. Okay? I am on a mission to teach more men money, financial literacy, credit, taxes, business. Because when y'all get y'all weight up and when y'all understand money and when y'all can hold the bag on your own and not need no woman, not sleeping with no woman, not dealing with no woman just to lay your head somewhere sometimes, get your weight up, King. Get your weight up by putting your dick up and learn and understand what time we in right now. This ain't the time to be fucking around and being a slut. Because y'all culture, especially black men culture, has taught y'all to be sluts. That's not attractive. That's not attractive that you around here sleeping with any and everybody and you don't got no dick control. That's not attractive if your money ain't together. You can't be mad at somebody wanting you to be and have something because don't nobody want to struggle with no broke nigga. Been there, done that too. All right? So you got to learn to put your dick aside and put your mind together. Get your money right. Get your weight up. Learn credit. Learn business. Learn taxes. Get on this free workshop that I'm hosting tomorrow with a beautiful Black man that is smart, educated, knows his shit, is not controlled by the system, and has dick control. I don't know, Gary, who he messing with. We not have never been in a relationship or nothing. We have always been business. But I respect Gary. I respect his mindset. That man has taught me a lot about trust, about the system. I'm very well versed in taxes, but who's about to teach you this trust tomorrow, it's not me. It's Gary. It's a Black man that's gonna come on here and talk to you and educate you. So I want you to know and understand your power, who you are, and start respecting yourself like that. Men keep asking me, am I married? No, I'm not married. I've been single for 5 years. I've been abstinent for 3.5. You could really say I've been abstinent for 5 because I only had sex one time in 2020 and one time in 2021. But ain't no man touched me in 3.5 years, and that's a reason. I don't even get approached by men in Chicago because they know not to play with me. My energy that I give off shows don't come fucking playing with me. If you a hoe and you out here sleeping around with everybody, they know not to talk to me. I don't deal with men that don't got no dick control. I don't deal with no man that ain't got no mindset. If you can't teach me shit, I don't want to fuck with you. But I want to say that to y'all because a lot of these chicks be on this internet talking that shit, and half these bras ain't even got their money. Half these bras ain't even got their weight up. They depending on a Section 8 and a link check. Now, the ladies that do got their own, yeah, don't no woman want to be with no man that ain't got nothing. We tired of potential. We tired of seeing the best in you. You got to see the best in yourself. Put your best foot forward. Because nobody talk about that. Nobody talk about how the Black woman has held the Black man down. And then when you do get a little money, how y'all go act out. How y'all go flip the script. Nobody ever want to have that conversation. Nobody ever want to tell that truth, how long we've been holding Black men down, and then y'all got the nerve to be out here talking shit about Black women. We tired of that shit. I've been in 3 long-term relationships. Every single one, that man has walked away better dealing with me. My ex, I got him out the game, took him out the drug game. It took some time, but took him out, helped him mentally understand you are a guy, you are a king, you walking around here killing your own people, selling drugs. Then he finally started him a business, got his little self together. Now he married in a relationship. He good. People should come in your life and you elevate, and they elevate you, help elevate you both ways, men and women. But if you over 40 and you still just out here fucking around and sleeping with this woman and that woman, get your shit together. Because that's weak dick mentality. That's why it's a disconnect between men and women today. That whole 50-50 conversation. We the only race that got to talk about that shit. Every other race, no one understand what it is to be a man. Take pride in being in your household. Take pride in taking care of your family. Take pride in your woman being at home. My dad raised my siblings. My dad, second wife, my stepmother, she didn't have to work. My dad made sure they was taken care of. That's what I'm used to seeing. The men in my family being leaders, being providers. We're not having no 50-50 conversation. And even if you do, you're supposed to come together as one and build together. But splitting the bills down in half, you might as well go be roommates. The fuck? That's why a lot of women is fine with being themselves and paying they full 100%. Dudes be on here talking about, well, you don't want to do 50-50, you paying 100. Yeah, they paying 100 and they peaceful. We paying 100% and we peaceful. Our pH balance ain't off, messing with some nasty Negro. You go on half these TikTok videos with women talking about they peaceful. They fine with paying their bills by themselves. Because it's a lot of men out here that don't have no control. And it's a lot of men that glorify being hoes. If a man want to be with one woman, you got friends that's talking about you. Oh, you a wimp, you a simp. Now you a wimp and you a simp. That old West Side pimp player mentality that grew up with Chicago, that's how a lot of these niggas think. I'm supposed to have several women. No, you ain't. That's why you ain't building. That's why you ain't stunning on shit. And women can't just be baby mamas by themselves. They ain't had these babies by themselves. So let's hold accountability both ways. So tomorrow, we're going to have a class where we are teaching you and educating you. And all of y'all are welcome. But this class is specifically, in my mind, for men. Because y'all need to step your weight up. Y'all need to understand financial literacy and the real system. Ain't nobody holding you back but you. Ain't nobody holding you back but you. In 2025, ain't no such thing as we getting held back. It's too many opportunities out here to make money the legal way. If you can't see that, then that's on you. You got some soul searching to do. And can't nobody change that mindset. That's a weak ass mindset. Andres, you say I'm a lady. Oh, my bad, sis. I'm sorry. I ain't see your profile picture up there at first. I think it was black. So let me scroll down so I can see your question, because I told y'all when I'm on here talking, it won't let me. I won't see your questions until I scroll down. We tired, baby. Tell them we are tired. We tired. We tired. I love it. I love this peacefulness that I have. Love it. It's peace around here. Ain't no woman calling me Barbara. Shirley. I gotta tell you something about your man. Ain't nobody calling me. Talk about no damn ragged ass man. Look, I'm peaceful over here, baby. Peaceful. Y'all, some of y'all talking about I'm glowing. I'm glowing because I'm peaceful. I ain't got no man in my life. I ain't got time for that right now. I'm building. And when it's time for the right one to come, God will let it be known, okay? But other than that, we peaceful around here. We peaceful over here, sipping wine and taking care of business. Okay. Smart water is horrible. Let it go. Smart water ain't it. Wait a minute, which one is Smart Water? Smart Water, the blue and white one. It's this TikTok video that I saved, and she did the test on like 6 different waters. Was Smart Water on there? I can't remember. I don't buy none of those brands. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. I go get me some straight alkaline water from the health food stuff. If you got a black health food store in your area, go and get them. All of them mostly sell alkaline water. This is what I buy. I don't buy nothing from the store. So I can't really tell you about Smart Water no more. I used to drink Smart Water, but I don't drink it no more. That's why I bought this traveling jug. I fill my jug up and I drink this all day. I keep a jug in my trunk of water. So if I need to be out and I need to refill, that's what I do. I went and invested in this jug. I got this jug at Walmart for like $44. $34, something like that, because it stay cold for 24 hours, over 24 hours, and the ice stay in there too. I put this ice in here tonight. This still the same ice from yesterday, literally. You hear it? So you got to start getting, preparing, packing your stuff up. I am on YouTube, so if any of y'all are on Facebook, I'm on YouTube. Okay, I think I answered everything else. So, okay, wait a minute. There go. Oh, wait a minute. I missed a lot of comments. Let me scroll back up. Okay, Quantum was sharing some stuff with us. So I answered. I got that. Mr. Wiggins had me rolling talking about this lab. He said, Buddy just got here. You are hidden colors, our people, our royal blood. So Deuce was saying our people are royal bloodlines. Our DNA is the oldest. Everyone else are foreigners here except us. Clock that. Clock that. Clock that, as the youngins say. Clock that. Then King James over here talking smack. I mean, King Charles over here talking smack. Is that what? Is that what you say? Is that in my Thunderbird? In my damn water? Thunderbird is such an old man drink. I'm a lady. I drink wine. Okay, that's about it. Have me a little red wine, a little sangria. That's about it. I don't like that hard liquor. I'm not an alcohol drinker. I share with y'all. Today made 30, 9, 7, 8, 38 days with me not smoking weed. I let weed go 38 days ago when we had the blood moon. The night we had the blood moon, which was 38 days ago. So I was a heavy weed smoker. I smoked weed my whole life, damn near shit. But God said, ma'am, I'm gonna need you to put that down. I got something for you. I need you to sacrifice. I need you to do what I'm telling you to do. And he had been telling me for months to put that weed down. Plus, like I said, it was making me not do what I needed to do. I got shit I'm trying to do. I'm trying to hit me $1 million before the end of the year. And I'm literally talking to an investor tomorrow about this $1 million investment. So I'm trying to hit this $1 million before the end of the year. And I promise you, I met my investor the week of me letting weed go. I let weed go that Sunday. I ran into my investor friend that Thursday. Like instantly, doors started opening. Instantly, Gary hit me up like, man, let's do this class. Let's do this workshop. Let's put this business together. So then we decided to become business partners. All of this stuff that I'm doing literally happened within these last 38 days of me being obedient and letting weed go. So any of y'all that's on here, if you stuck on something and God been talking to you, or in the back of your mind, you've been thinking like, I need to let this go. I got stuff I need to do. This is a confirmation. Okay? It's confirmation. Because sometimes we be thinking like, oh, you need a little libation at the end of the night. No. Sometimes that's holding you back from getting where you need to be. Sometimes that smoke, especially if you smoke the downer smoke, like I was smoking the downer smoke, which was indica. I was sitting here stuck, looking stupid. Stuck looking stupid. Got clients, got work to do, and sitting here high as hell, just like, like, bitch, we got shit to do. So that blood moon came. I really prayed heavy that day. I really manifested. I really was talking to God. And I came across this young lady YouTube channel, and she said how to prepare for the blood moon. And she said, write down on a piece of paper everything you want to let go. Write down on a piece of paper everything that's holding you back, that you want to let go, that you want to change, how you feel. If you didn't get an apology from somebody, write it all down on that piece of paper. And then she said, pray over it and tear it up. So I wrote down everything that I wanted to change, and the weed was the number one. I didn't have a whole lot of stuff on the list because I ain't got a lot of stuff that I want to change. But the weed was the number one, and then I added a couple of other items. And I prayed over it, and I tore it up, and I flushed it down the toilet. And literally that next morning when I woke up, I almost felt like refreshed. I felt like brand new. Like normally when I try to stop smoking, I be craving it. I be like, oh my God, I need to smoke. I need to smoke. I damn near would go buy some within the next, it don't even be a whole 24 hours. But this time, that morning, that Monday I woke up, I literally felt refreshed. Like I didn't have no craving at all for it. And even now, like I had, like the day that everybody pissed me off last week, I was like, oh, I want to smoke so bad. But then that was it. I think I went and got me a little Black and Mild. I took a few puffs off the Black and Mild, and then I threw it out. Because I think I just needed that little puff, that little smoke puff. You know, when you smoke, it's just like you used to blowing something out your mouth. So I don't do cigarettes. So I had bought me a wine Black and Mild, and I didn't even smoke all of it. I literally took maybe 15, 20 puffs of it, and I threw it away. I threw it on the ground so somebody else could pick it up and smoke it. And that was it. I've been cool. And if I do get a little urge, I'll be like, no, you don't. You good. And keep it moving. But I am 38 days not smoking weed. And it was this guy on Instagram. That's why I keep these apps sometimes. I don't like Facebook and Instagram, but I keep them to still see some people, reach some people, right? But it's this guy that came, and this how you know too when God talking to you, because videos, content, people will show up on your platform and say shit that you've been thinking about. So I was thinking about it. Like I said, I had been thinking about it. And then this guy ended up coming up on my Instagram, and his title said 91 days no smoking weed. And so I immediately clicked on the video. and he was sharing how he was 90 days sober, basically, that he hadn't smoked weed in 90 days. And so now I think now he almost at a year when I go on his page now. But I guess I seen an older video. So every day, every couple of days, he'll post and he'll say, 90 days, 95 days, 113 days. And then he'll show like how his day is, how he working out, how he praying, how he eating better. And I was like, dang, when I seen that video, that's what really made me say, okay, Patrice, this your sign. Like, ain't no way you seeing this man talking about he 90 days sober from smoking weed, and you literally was just thinking about this. So pay attention to that, because God shows through signs and symbols, right? That's how your creator talks to you. Your creator sends you signs and symbols. Are you picking them up? Signs and symbols for the conscious mind. Are you picking them up? Because it's always signs and symbols before things happen. Were you paying attention? Always. It's always signs and symbols before things happen. It's just a matter of you paying attention and catching it and analyzing it. And that's why I be telling people, if your life, if you got, even what I be saying to the females, every man ain't shit. It's not that every man ain't shit. It's the fact that you haven't did no self-reflection, sweetie. If you on your fifth baby daddy, you got 5 kids and you on your 5th baby daddy, that's on you. That ain't on them men. The fuck? 1, okay. Maybe 2 was a mistake. But if you on your 4th or 5th baby daddy and everybody ain't shit, nah, baby girl, that's you. Same way with the men. If you steady dealing with women that ain't shit, that's you. That's you, your aura. You bring that. You got to do some self-reflecting. You got to check yourself. And if you ain't okay with checking yourself, then you're going to keep going through drama and mess and bullshit. And your life reflects that. So this is why I separate myself from people. This is why everybody can't have access to me. This is why you get me on the internet. But it's very few that's get in my face, in my circle, in life. I don't play about my energy. And I don't play about people that's in my life. I don't have many friends. I don't deal with a lot of females. I don't deal with that type of shit, that energy. I don't deal with gossiping ass women that ain't on shit. No, I don't. Because half these females is fake. And when you get in the rooms, you see it. It's a lot of girls that be, oh, want to host this and that, and they be mean girls. Half of these chicks that be doing these events, they're mean as hell. Not personable. Not real good women in real life. I'm not about to be phony kicking it out here. Mm-mm. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. So I don't have kids for a reason. It's the reason why I don't have children and why I'm not married at 44. And I'm fine with it. It bothers other people. It don't bother me. It don't bother me at all. I been knew what was gonna happen. My stepmama talking about, well, it must have just skipped you. It must have, ma'am, because I been knew I wasn't having no kids. Y'all the ones who thought I was gonna have something. My sister, she got 2 now. So I'm glad they finally got them a grandbaby so they could leave me the hell alone. So, and my aunt got her baby. Got her grandbaby. My little cousin had our first Chicago baby because my siblings don't live here. They live out of state. They live on the East Coast. So we finally got us a Chicago baby. My little cousin had our first baby here, a little boy. So the family could shut the hell up now and leave me alone because I'm the oldest cousin. Leave me alone. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm going through your comments now. I know I got off a little bit, but I had to say that message to the fellas because I needed to get that out. And if y'all wanted to get on here in this workshop, let me put the link on here. The link is in my bio too. So if you on TikTok, not TikTok, if you on Instagram, you can click the link in my bio and it'll take you to the trust workshop. I'm gonna put it on here for you as well. And then I know you can't read the number behind me because you can also text me at the number behind me to get in it. And then I'll put it in the comments on YouTube as well. What time is it? We've been on here an hour and 13 minutes. Okay, I'm getting off here at 1:30. So we got less than 20 minutes. Because I got to do some taxes. I got taxes to do. I am behind on these taxes. I got taxes to do. Tax trust. All right, everybody that signed up already, let's roll. We see you in class, Miss Kriegler. Let me get off of Facebook. Thinking of a master plan. I don't know why that song stuck in my that little part of that song is stuck in my head. Thinking of a master plan. Because I'm always up thinking of a master plan. Okay, that phone is charged up. Let's move you over and out the way. Because my other phone needs to be charged up. That's on Instagram. All right, now Instagram. Y'all might get cut off and have to go to YouTube because my phone about to die. So, yep, go to YouTube. I'm Patrice L. Stewart on YouTube. We offer everybody else. Now I can focus strictly on YouTube. Okay. And there go the number, y'all. If y'all want to take a screenshot of it, you could text me and then I'll send you the link to get in there. Oh, we got a couple of people that text now. Let me send y'all the link. And then while I am looking at the comments, I'll move my head over. The Folsom people were the first people to be here in America, and they were black. Folsom. I'm gonna write that down. Folsum. Folsom people. That's the same water. That's the same way I drink my water. Hey, let's roll. Okay, yep. You should be able to find the Pimp Doula. I think it's Fiam. Lady Jane say, I'm glad I found you. I'm glad you found me too. Hello. Andreas had to let me know she a lady. My bad again, Andreas. Oh, you say I've been following you for years on YouTube and TikTok. Absolute then, queen. And learn things that they don't expect black men to know as well. Be exceptional. Exactly. Learn quantum. Exactly. Because they think most of you just gangbangers and drug dealers and don't know nothing. I don't understand how they think that, because you're one of the smartest people in the world, so you just need to use your mind again. That's it. Brain power. I was researching that. It said that us aboriginals, okay, I'm going to start using the correct terminology there, deuces. That when your children are born like geniuses. But then y'all start giving them, the women start giving them their Similac and all that other stuff instead of breastfeeding them, giving them the natural milk. But it was saying that black children basically who are given breast milk are the most advanced children. And then their advancement changes and decreases and depreciates over time because most parents start giving them that Similac. Or so that's the whole reason why women are able to make their own milk. That's why I let cow milk go. I mean, when I started studying Dr. CB, I went vegan like 7 years ago. Then of course it only lasted, I only did it for a little while. I really just wanted to challenge myself to see could I do it. But I think I was vegan for like 7 months, but I studied Dr. CB then, and he was still alive. And he said something that really made a lot of sense. We're the only species that drinks somebody else's milk. And I was like, it'd make more sense to put breast milk on the damn shelves than cow milk, because there's so much pus and other shit up in there. So I let milk go like 6 years ago. I never went back to milk. I did go back to eating meat and fish and all that other stuff, but now I'm slowly trying to wean myself off the meat. I let red meat go, but it's so hard to not do the chicken and the fish. But I've been trying to only do it maybe like once or twice a week. And then only specific fish, like no catfish, only whitefish, grouper, flounder, which you could get at Mariano's. They sell grouper and flounder. And that I got from Dr. CB as well. He had a list of different fruits and vegetables that's alkaline and non-alkaline, and that's nutritional and non-nutritional. Like broccoli, not nutritional. That's a hybrid. Green grapes is not nutritional. That's a hybrid. So things that's hybrid is kind of like man-made. What come out the ground, what got a nut, a seed in it, those are your real natural fruits and vegetables. So if you stick to those, you can change your entire body and diet. Like he healed over 100 people. He had to go to court because the white American doctors took him to court saying he was claiming to be a doctor. Dr. CB never claimed to be a doctor. He's always considered himself a herbalist. May he rest in peace. They killed him. They murdered him in that jail when he was in that country. But his daughter and family still have their center in the Honduras. So he used to have like these retreats that you can go out there and stay like 2 and 3 weeks. I think it's like 2 weeks, and you stay out there for like $3,000. And you'll learn a lot. So I learned a lot from studying Dr. CB. So now this year, that's part of the reason why I've been dropping the weight is because I've been doing that, eating the fruits and the vegetables, herbs. I'm on herbs, a lot of herbs. I drink herbal teas that heal and clear your body. Because I was diagnosed with the beginning stages of MS, which they call transverse myelitis. So I have a lesion on my lower spine that's like 2 inches that sits on my spine. So my whole body, whole lower half of my body went numb. What was this? Probably like 2000, and I was still working for Clio back then. I started working for the bank in 2018. I don't know, maybe like 2011, maybe like 11, 2012. When I joined the bank. In my 20s. We're just going to say that shit. Look, I got time to be thinking right now. But yeah, so from learning that, I've been kind of on this self-healing journey. You can heal any disease in your body. Anything. The white American doctors would tell you that you can't. That's bullshit. You can heal anything in your body. You just have to change your diet. You got to change your eating habits. You have to start drinking herbs and holistic and things like that. So I'm always up at this time. The people who thinkers of the master plan, we always be up at this time. Yep. Yep. Jules say, yep, I breastfed my second and last child. Big difference. There she go. There go a woman to tell you the truth. Okay, cool, Lady Jackson. Yeah, these my hours that I be up anyway, y'all. I'm a night owl. I get most of my work done at this time of night. When I be messaging my tax clients, it be at 1, 2, 3 in the morning. Like they like, ma'am, do you go to sleep? Because then I'll be right back up at 7 a.m. responding and stuff. But yeah, today I got some rest. I took a sleep pill last night, so I didn't wake up until 9 p.m. I didn't get out of my bed until 9 o'clock at night tonight. So I'm up. I'm about to be up. I'm about to be doing these taxes when I get off here with y'all. So I'm gonna be up to at least maybe 3 in the morning doing some taxes, and then I'll go to sleep and get up again and get prepared for this class we got tomorrow night. We about to change some people's lives with this information. So now I'm just scrolling through because, like I said, when I'm talking, it's not like YouTube give me a rolling comment. I have to actually scroll down to see y'all newest comments. But I love that you said that, learn quantum and learn things that they don't expect Black men to know. Be exceptional. I love that. I love that. Oh, King Charles, you finally agree with me on something? You say real talk, spitting out flames. I'm not getting crushed by the my car not getting crushed by the tow truck man no more, Charles. As you say, as you were saying yesterday. Yep, definitely. Men need to learn financial literacy. That's it. So that's my goal and mission, fellas. I have a non for profit that I started under my dad's and my dog Sock's name that passed away. Socks is called Socks and Lose Place. And that's my financial literacy education curriculum that I have. And my program is geared towards young men, especially young men in the sports and entertainment industry. So the football players, the baseball players, the basketball players, those ones in high school and college, those are the students that I'm focusing on educating and getting more in front of. So I'll be doing some rounds of funding and donations so I can go out here and travel all these 50 states, going to different schools, teaching and educating the different programs. So I got 30 30 coaches and mentors in Chicago that I reached out to that we're going to start here in Chicago with. But the goal is to be going around the country to talk to the youth, the male youth, especially after I saw what happened to Deion Sanders' boys, like Shadur. My dad had told me a while ago that to get into if I'm going to keep doing financial literacy, that I should talk to boys in the sports and entertainment industry. He told me this like 16 years ago. But it's almost like when I saw all that happening with Shadur on TV, it's almost like my dad came to me and was like, it's time. They're listening now. They're understanding now. So it's time to bring that out. Because that's the thing. More of our black boys need to be able to have that option, right? Shadur and his brother want to play. They don't have to play because Deion set them up. So that's the difference, right? When you have somebody that set life up for you, right? Then you don't have to go and be the ball player, the basketball player, the football player, and wear all this weight on you to save your whole family, because we see it every day, right? But the thing too is, to me, you really setting these boys up for failure, because if you're not talking to them about it's 300 other positions on the basketball court besides the player. 300 other positions. You got coaches, athletes, agents, all type of stuff. Why are we not having these conversations with them? Because everybody is not going to the league. If you got 30 kids in 30 rooms, one may get picked. So the other 29, what is you doing? You setting them up for failure. If we're not having these real conversations with them, that's the reality, right? Everybody not going to be the quarterback. Everybody not going to be the running back. So what's their second option? We got to have these conversations. So I actually reached out to 30 men here, because I made a post on Facebook and I private messaged 30 different coaches or mentors that work with men here in Chicago. And that was my question. How many of you have a financial literacy curriculum for them? Every single one of them said they did not have one. Every single one, over 30 men, said that they did not have a financial literacy curriculum for the boys that they educating. How? So I know my idea is needed. It's a need for this. It's a need to educate our young men. It's a need, because that makes no sense to me. Because literally you setting them up for failure. So if you're a coach or a mentor, you really need to be reaching out to me. And the whole point of me trying to do funding and raising the money is that the kids and their parents don't have to pay for it, right? So that's the reason why I did the whole non-for-profit, to get people to donate. But that's my focus. That's what God told me to do. Focus on the men. Focus on empowering the men. Focus on talking to the boys. Focus on getting their money up, getting their credit up, getting their weight up, and then watch how things change. Because then y'all could be the real leaders that you can be. Then your boys and your sons and your nephews could be the real leaders that they're supposed to be when they're financially literate. And not depending on being a running back or being I don't like that. Yeah, I know nobody else is doing it. That's why I said it's definitely something that I'm doing. It's all already set up. It's just now a matter of getting in front of the kids and getting the whole game plan together. They need extreme discipline too, not just financial literacy. Well, Quantum, email me. Maybe we could talk about some things. Maybe some of the stuff you could share with me, or I can even bring you on some things, because a lot of this stuff I want to do in person. I'm not big with being on Zooms with kids, so I need them to understand, like, hear me. You know what I'm saying? And I don't have no problem with speaking to guys. Like, I've been in rooms with men majority of my life because of the industry I'm in. So I know how to get real with them. I know how to talk to them. I know how to talk the slang and all that. And I'm not uppity either. So I know when you're talking to boys, you gotta be able to relate to them. So With me being from Chicago, from the hood, I think I'm relatable. I think I can go in and tell them, this is what it is. And if y'all want these little girls to be submissive, then y'all need to get y'all money up. y'all need to make sure y'all got something for them to be submissive to, okay? You got dudes on here talking about be submissive. And what are they being submissive to, sir? If you don't have nothing. What are they submitting to? Like, make it make sense. So message me or email me, Quantum. I think I put my my email on here already. For those of y'all that want to get in the class, the text number is behind my head, but you probably can't see it clearly. So I'm gonna just type it in here. You can text Trust. We'll be on tomorrow. Classes tomorrow. I've been writing 10/16 forever. Today is the 13th. Today is Monday. It's already today. Class is later today at 6 p.m. Okay. 6 p.m. Central Standard Time and 7 p.m. Eastern Time. But we are done, y'all. I'm about to get off of here. I think I looked at most of the comments and most of y'all are just kind of agreeing with me on here. Is the tall blue and white water. Yeah, like I said, King Charles, I can't remember if the smart water was on there as good or bad, but it's this lady that I follow on TikTok, and she puts like those strips in there to test it for the different chemicals and stuff. And I cannot remember if smart water was on there or not. I really can't. But I don't drink none of those waters no more. I will tell y'all that that black and white one that the people like that say it's got electrolytes or something. What is the name of it? It's like a clear bottle with a black label and white. That's one of the worst waters. Do not drink that water. It's got so many chemicals in it. I got to find that TikTok video. I'm going to share it on here with y'all, with the lady that did it. She did the test strips that showed all the chemicals on it. Yep, the bubble go hard. Say clock that. That's almighty laws of attraction. Do say I sip a little wine from time to time, right? The shish got me Scotty. The SHS got me Scotty. Stacy, you got me rolling out here. You say I'm trying to put it down, man. I'm telling you, pray on it, man. Pray on it. Manifest to God on it. Because if he got you feeling like you should put it down, that's why you feeling that way. You only get that feeling when he trying to tell you that. You know what I'm saying? When your creator talking to you. I really think the Most High is, I ain't gonna say she a female, but we always say God is him. But I really think the creator got more feminine energy. But hey, we don't know who the heck created us. Okay, so that's why I say the Most High. I say Mother Earth when I go out there to the trees and I put my feet to the ground. I say thank you, Mother Earth. Thank you, Sun God. Thank you, Moon God. Thank you, water, air, star. I thank everybody. I thank all of them. The stars, the moon, the sun. I thank everybody. I thank you, God. Thank you, Mother Earth. Thank you. Okay. Thank everybody. Thank you for this sun beaming on my face. The earth divine disseminating our truth to reclaim our power and Black power. We are so proud of your stout power devotion. Look at y'all on here. That's why I mess with YouTube. Look at y'all on here. Say straight, put it down. For real, for real. You should do a simple celery, spinach, cucumber, green apples. Then your bloodline is clean, craving gone. Now, that is one thing I will say. I have not done the mixtures too much. Like I just made some pineapple juice. I made some carrot and orange green, but I haven't done the green too much. So let me write that down. My mama like, you on this damn line. I'm about to get off, Ma. I woke you up? Yeah. Oh, damn. I woke her up. I got to get off here. I'm going to get cussed out. Y'all should see the dagger eyes I got with her looking at me. Let me write this order down that he just told me to do. Celery, spinach, cucumbers. Mom, you supposed to okay. Celery, spinach, cucumbers. Cucumbers. Green apples. I got all of this except the spinach, except celery and spinach. I got cucumbers and green apples, so I can go to the store and get that tomorrow. Celery, spinach, cucumbers, green apples, and then your blood is clean. Now I also do the herbal teas. I got Crystal Alkaline. She out of Louisiana. I love her. I drink her herbal tea. So I know I drink. I got dandelion in some of them, red raspberry and some. Red raspberry brought my cycle back. I haven't had a cycle in 7 months. The last 2 months, I have had a full blown cycle. So crystal teas work. All these herbs that I'm drinking from her, I know work. So I drink my herbal teas as well. And I got blood purifier. She has a tea mix that cleans the blood. And I got parasite punisher, because that's another thing. Those of y'all that eat that meat, y'all need to clean them parasites up out of you. So parasite punisher is real good. She got parasite terminator, which is stronger than parasite punisher. But I love Crystal. I think it's called the Goddess Collection. I'm gonna type it in here. Y'all can order her teas if you don't want to make them on your own. But it's called the Goddess Collection, and she out of Louisiana. I swear by her teas. Her teas work. They help my mom with my mom's health issues too. So, signs and symbols are for the conscious mind. Facts. Y'all was talking about when I was saying that. Glad you put down them Newport 3000s, aka we. Learn Quantum say them Newport 300s, aka weed. Oh man. I never heard that term. Newport 300s, aka weed. Mm. Yeah, I had to. God told me to. How did those Chicagoans get so backwards? At least the majority of them. They brainwashed, baby. A lot of Chicago ancestors moved from the South. So that's why I made my video say Chicago is full of slaves, because they are brainwashed. They are completely brainwashed here. The amount of people that was flipping out on me on that video, saying that I was a plant, saying that I was paid for, I couldn't believe it. I was like, do these people got Stockholm syndrome? Like I couldn't believe how many people was brainwashed. So yeah, majority of Chicago is like that, and we are a very segregated city. Might I add again, we are very segregated. So they like to play the victim. They like to play, oh, they coming to do this and they coming to do that, but nobody want to stand up and do nothing. You know what I'm saying? See, I've never been in a victim mentality. Yes, we went through a lot here in this country, but let's be clear, we didn't go through it. Our ancestors did. They act like they were slaves. They act like they was the ones out there picking cotton. Like, no, my grandmother told me. My grandmother, like I said, if my grandmother could be who she was in 1943 and stand up against the system in a time where she actually could have been lynched, I'm not going to be quiet in 2025, 2024, 2023, because we literally been down at City Hall since 2023. This not new for those of us that's been down there at City Hall. This just new to the rest of Chicago because they blind and they just slow and don't know nothing. I mean, that's the best way I could say it. They are so brainwashed by this blue Democratic Party, though. It is. It's sad to see. It's actually sad to see. So I've gotten over trying to talk to them. I'm coming south with the rest of y'all, with some of y'all. I'm getting out of Chicago and moving me and my mama south. I love Florida. I think that's where I'm really going to be. But I'm going to be in Dallas next weekend. I'm getting an award in Dallas. A young lady gave me an award. I got the Impact Leader of the Year award. So I'm going to be in Dallas Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I fly out Monday. So I'm going to hang out in Dallas, look around a little bit, see how we like it. But I really want to be by some water. And I just love Florida. Like, I just love Florida. The vibes in Florida it just feels like home when I'm in Florida. So I think that's where we'll be going, but we'll see. I'm going to let God lead the way. Signs are symbols for conscious mind. I got that. Oh, I'm a Gemini. I'm just not seeing your thing, Deuce. You see, you asked me that at almost 1 a.m. I'm a Gemini. It doesn't bother me either. You not having kids, little Ray Ray, a little Daryl. King Charles, I can't stand you, man. But you act just like how we be talking here at home. I don't know if you're from Chicago or not, but I promise this is how we act in Chicago. We're talking shit and crazy to each other. So I love it when y'all be out here acting up. I love it. King Charles, you get on my damn nerve. Do say I got no children and I'm fine with it. Right. I don't understand how people be more upset that we ain't got kids than us. Like, is you cool? what the young kids say? Is you cool, G? The fuck? How's you mad that we ain't got no kids? Keep producing good content. I watch your channel grow. We appreciate your great efforts. Thank you. Maybe one day though. Right. That's how I feel. Like, my stepmother had my little brother at 45. So I'm 44. I mean, like I say, if God meant for it to be happy, it will. But if it don't, I'm not about to cry about it. Like, it's a lot of women, y'all, don't understand. They be going through, baby. Once they reach a certain age and they don't have the vision that they had in their mind, or the kids and the husband, baby, they be going through. I refuse to be that type of woman. I'm not about to live my life like that. I'm not about to do that. It is. I'm getting off of here so I can go to work. These is my hours, though. I be up at these hours. I just said I was gonna get on to see who was on. And some of y'all don't got work tomorrow. It's a holiday. So what y'all tripping on? Say you don't know how to post the link on your YouTube. No, I do. I posted it. It's up here somewhere. Let me repost it for you. I posted the link. I thought I put it on here for y'all. For the trust workshop. Oh, wait a minute. I'm sorry. That's wrong. You got to have a T. It's supposed to be an S at the end. That's how my assistant made it. She made it plural because we got another link for the trust. So I just reposted it because it might be up somewhere. I don't know, y'all, if y'all could see all the comments or not. Ain't nothing but sweat inside my hand. Around the way, Princess, the real one. Thank you, Stacy. Okay, cool. I see Lady Jackson saying she's gonna email me about class. Right. Okay, I saw that one where Jewel said she breastfed her second and her last child. Twin little sister, look in the mirror. You say exactly. You got to be a scientist to understand them ingredients on them labels. I promise you do. I promise you do. This is actually sangria. It's a red sangria. It's no, it's not. What's it called? Black. This the Stella Rose Black, which tastes like a sangria to me. This the Stella Rose Black bottle. My mama loved that one, so that's the one I buy. This is the Stella Rose Black. I've always got my best work done at night. Right. It's quiet right now. Besides somebody's dog out there barking. But this time of night is where I get most of my work done. So I'm about to get off of here because it's 1:45 and I got to do at least 2 or 3 taxes before I lay back down. I'm still a student of taxes. Literally. I still am learning and taking classes on taxes to this day. You never stop because taxes is constantly changing. right? The tax laws are always changing. They change them every year. So I always have to learn. But as far as learning them and to do them for other people, it took me less than a year for me to read up on the IRS rules and laws and get everything set up. It took me less than a year when I first started out. But honestly, that's the reason, why I'm the realist tax and business strategist, because I study the taxes on a regular. It's ongoing. You never stop learning taxes because it's always changing. So, you're right. I'll be looking for you this early in the morning. I prayed during the fourth watch. You say I prayed during the fourth watch. What does that mean? The fourth watch. Y'all got to teach me this lingo or how we talk as real aboriginals. Okay. Put me on. Teach me the game, Ghost. What's the fourth watch mean, Lady Jane? Is it something like the fourth hour? Something similar to that? Now, I don't know what that 6-9 symbol is. That Cancer? No, I'm a Gemini. I'm a Gemini. Gemini. Somebody put no Gemini, LOL. Well, that's me. I'm a Gemini. I don't know why us Geminis get such a bad rep. I swear we is some of the sweetest people in the world. We only get a bad rep because we don't take no shit. And then y'all piss us off and we flip on your ass and then we crazy. I don't understand why Geminis get such a bad rep though. Because most Geminis I know are very sweet and good people. Until you fuck us over. And then we ain't sweet and good to you no more. So I don't know. I don't understand why we get such a bad rep. Learn Quantum say they need extreme discipline too, not just financial literacy. Yes, it does, because nobody else is. I never heard of. Oh, hold on, y'all. I was reading the last one. Okay, she said, I never heard a focus being on financial literacy with men in industry of sports and entertainment. That's super dope. Exactly. That's why I am here. That's why I am here. Angels always talking through me. That's for they daddy, Patrice. Can help them with the financial literacy part. Not so much discipline, but to have actual expectations. I like that. Yeah. You are relatable though. That's why your PPP video blew up, because it reached millions of people in the hood. That's facts. That's facts. That's facts. That is facts. That's the last time some of these people seen me was from the PPP video. I got a lot of those messages and comments on Instagram. You the PPP lady? I had to put me a mask on the other day in Chicago because I've been getting some of the most ugliest stares and looks. I said, it's a shame all these little older women over here mad and mean mugging me. Fuck is y'all mad for? Like, what is y'all mad for? Who cares though? Be mad. Just as long as you don't say shit to me. You can look at me, mug all you want to. Just don't say shit to me. Keep it peaceful when you see me out here in these streets. They just need folks to show they genuinely care. Had a group of boys and got them through middle school when others couldn't. Exactly. 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 What about the family foundation? Is that going to be talked about as well? So he is going to talk about setting up the family trust. Yeah, because his company is called the Family Office. So Gary's company is called the Family Office. So he's teaching you how to structure your family foundation, your family office, to put it all in for asset protection. So yeah, that's going to be talked about for sure. Essentials water. There we go, Devon. Yeah, that's one of the most worst waters, y'all. Stop drinking that essentials water. Stop drinking that water because it's not real alkaline. And I'm gonna say this: real alkaline water make you go to the bathroom. So all them waters that y'all drinking and buying off the shelf, if it's not making you go to the bathroom, when I say go to the bathroom, I'm talking about a number 2, not a number 1. Real alkaline water flushes your system out. It make you go to the bathroom to do a number 2. And I remember when I was drinking all of them different waters, smart waters, the essentials, none of that stuff was making me go to the bathroom. So that's another way you know it's not real. Like it's not. You on here really trying to guess my sign. I guess I ain't see y'all comments for a while since I was talking and I wasn't scrolling. All y'all guessing wrong. Got on here Virgo, Pisces, all type of shit. I am a Gemini, baby. Let my mama say Patrice and Peaches. Okay? Patrice and Peaches. My mom used to give me 2 different birthday cards with her little funky ass. She used to give me 2 different birthday cards, one for Peaches and one for Patrice. Okay? Talk about here y'all go. Happy birthday. She gave me 2 cards in a couple of years though. But she used to literally give me 2 cards for my birthday every year. That used to be hilarious to me. The smart water isn't it. I got some in my kitchen. I don't drink it though. Right. And if you do, put some cucumbers and some lime in it. Dilute that crap. Or go get you some spring water and put it on there. The town is up in here. The town is up in here, Stacy. Stacy Hillard. I'm gonna have to see your face, Stacy, because you say you from the town. I'm like, who? I know a couple of Stacys, but I'm trying to think about it's been a minute since I've seen a bunch of people from the town. Did you come to India's funeral last weekend? No, India passed away from cancer. She was from the town. I saw a lot of people from the town at India funeral. So I was just trying to see was you at India funeral. Lord, thank you, Patrice, and her nice personality. Thank you. King Charles, love you, man. I know we be out here talking smack, but I love you. The formal for indigenous is autocham, which literally means we are number sprung from the earth. I like y'all that know our history, though. I ain't gonna lie. That shit, I like that. I like how y'all be on here talking about our history, man. I like that enlightening stuff. Teach me, empower me. That's what I'm talking about. I'm always empowering and teaching some people. I like to be taught. I like to be fed. I like y'all on here teaching me some stuff that I could go learn and study myself. Hi, Angela. Is it Angel? I'm gonna just say Angel. Angelic, is it Angelic Empress? Hello. Definitely up thinking of a master plan, Mississippi, all throughout Illinois. Now that's the truth. Jackson, Mississippi, where you at? Okay, because they're out here too. Brandon is from here. Proof. My big mama is from 1917. The A. Now, Stacy, I ain't gonna lie. I like Georgia and I even like Atlanta. But to me, Atlanta, now this is just what I see online. I don't know how Atlanta is as a city, but Atlanta just got a little bit too extra with the flossy kind of people there. It seemed like all the schemers and scammers is in Atlanta. Half the ones that was living here in Chicago, they done went down there to Atlanta and think they balling and doing something now. I need to be in a culture around people who like appreciate themselves. Like Chicago, most women wear a bunch of makeup and lace fronts. There's not a whole lot of women that's natural and like know they self. Right? I look different once my hair's straightened, but I wear braids a lot. I don't do the whole lace fronts and the 20 pounds of makeup caked on my face. Like if y'all notice, I'm very natural. I don't do all that. Right. So one thing I love about like the East Coast, DC, I feel like DC, even though they're up north, they are very cultured. They still know who they are. The women still wear afros and natural, and even down south. I've seen both, but I just feel like down south, you all know and understand your heritage more, your culture more. You understand land, you understand ownership, you understand a lot of things that up here in Chicago that they just don't understand. I think this concrete done change some of them, like mentally. They don't even know who they are. They're so indoctrined into the white system that they really don't know who they are at all. I've literally had women up here tell me like I need to be online wearing makeup. Why I don't have makeup on my face? Bitch, why do I need makeup on my face? I'm talking to you about some damn taxes and business and money. Why is you worried about me having makeup on my face? You get what I'm saying? Like that type of weak ass mindset mentality. And then when I say something, then I'm wrong. But it's like people be wanting to say what they want to say, and then when you check their ass, then it's a problem. Like, why are you worried about what I got on my face, ma'am? Why are you worried about, you know what I'm saying? Like, why are you worried about that I'm wearing my sleeper? I'm probably gonna have some broad on my Facebook say that. Do you got on pajamas? Why are you worried about that? Like you know what I'm saying? What a mindset is. Just the people up here in Chicago just make my blood boil now. Like I can't stand it here. I can't stand it here. I be praying to God, 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 God. But it's coming. It's coming. It's coming. He told me. He told me I'm coming. My move is getting ready to happen, baby. I can't wait. I can't wait. Cause I got to get out of Chicago. I got to get out of here. I gotta get my mom out of here. I got little sisters in Jacksonville, Florida. Jacksonville, Florida was cool. I like Jacksonville. I ain't really want to tell y'all what side I was going on that I like, but I love Tampa. I love Tampa. I stayed 30 days in Tampa. I rented a house for 30 days. Me, my mom, and my dog before he passed away. We was down there in Tampa and we loved it. It's near the water, the atmosphere, the air. It just felt like home. Like it just felt like home. It really felt like home. I fell in love with Miami, but then I was like, no, Miami too fast. And now Miami got a whole lot of immigrants and foreigners all over there. Miami is a huge melting pot. I ain't want to be on that side. I don't want to do Miami. I'll go there and hang out down in Brickell or something for a week, a day or two. But to live there on a daily basis, I was like, yeah, nah, I ain't doing Miami. But I like Tampa. I really like Tampa. And then my homeboy stay in Naples, which he says majority are older white town, but they got money and they need people like me. So that's where I really want to go. But I want to check out Dallas, which I'm doing next weekend. I want to check out North Carolina. I want to check out a couple of cities before I make my final decision to move. But I do really think I'm going to end up in Florida. You say, I hear you. I hate using makeup on my skin. And my mom was the one who told me to not put makeup on. Like I look just like my mom, but just a lighter version of her. But my mom was the one who told me don't put makeup on. Like when I was young, she told me don't do it. It's going to mess my skin up. She said, if you wear makeup, you got to keep wearing it. And the chemicals eventually messes up your skin. So I never wore makeup. And that was because my mom told me not to wear it. All right, see y'all tomorrow. I'm finna get off of here. The Young Bucks also say, is you cool blood or cool G? I know that's where I got it from, my God baby. My God baby 21. She kind of keep me up to date with the lingo. You know any weed rehabs. I miss the blood moon. Honestly, Stacy, I don't, but you can still get the energy off the blood moon. Like what I would suggest is I don't know if the moon is still out where you at. If when you done off this lab, because we finna get off of here, go out there while the moon is out. Go out there while the moon is out and do your praying and your meditating under the moon, looking at the moon, talking to the moon. Because it technically is still in blood moon flow right now. Like all the way now, they were saying probably all the way up until like the beginning of 2026. Will all be an effect of the blood moon. So just because you missed it rising and seeing it, because I did go out on the lakefront and watch it rise. It was a beautiful sight to see. Like it was literally like blood red, like a blood moon, like it was. And I was out there on the water at night and I was looking at it. I'm gonna show it. I'm gonna put a video on YouTube because I took a video of it rising. But the lady that I told y'all who videoed that I found that night after I came in the house that said to write your stuff down, I'm a share that with you, Stacy, or share it on maybe the next live or something that we do that I see you on. I'll share her page with you so you could see, because she was saying in that video that it's ongoing, that you can keep on. Once you manifest, once you reset, that reset will go all the way through the end of the year. So that's why she was saying, like, write it down, put it out your mind, tear it up. And then she also said, write down what you want. So one page was to write down what you don't want, what you want to change. You tore it up, you put it in the flushed it down the toilet. But then you had another piece of paper on what you do want, what you want your life to look like. And that's what we are continually manifesting on with that, right? So you still are in the blood moon setting. You get what I'm saying, Stacy? So it's not too late. Go out there right now and go on there and get your power on, girl. Get your manifestation in. Mars Lowell says Southside Chicago, South Shore all day, baby. All day. Geminis are fun people, daring, teach. The fourth watch of the night. Okay, there we go. You was responding to me. The fourth watch of the night refers to the last 3-hour period of the night, approximately from 3 a.m. to 6 a.m. In ancient times, this was the final watch period before dawn. Okay. So when Pastor Hannah do them 4 a.m. prayers, that's part of why he say that. Because he used to always say, we up at 4 a.m. Praying to God when nobody else is. Like, this is a time where he hears you clearly. So he always do 4 a.m. prayer twice a month. I haven't been to the church in a couple of years. I quit going to church. But when I was going to church, I was going to Pastor Hannah, because he's non-denominational and he just teach you to have a relationship with God. So that I will say I learned from him, because I was not talking to God. After my dad died, I was mad at God. So I got my relationship back with God by going to Pastor Hannah, and I started going to his 4 a.m. prayer. So that makes sense. 3 to 6 a.m. is considered the fourth watch. I learned something new today, Lady J. I like that. Thank you. Thank you. I love learning some new stuff. Stacy said, no, I'm in Wisconsin. Okay, but I'm plugging my young people to work your workshop. Cool. Yeah, share it. Share it with as many people as you want, because it's free. And we opened it up past the 100 people. So we paying extra to allow, I think it's up to 1,000 people we can have in there now. The first limit was 100, and then now we can have up to 1,000. So, all right, see y'all. I'm gone. You telling the truth. I hear you. I hate missing makeup. I don't need makeup cake, but gratitude. Please post the blood moon video. Okay, got you. Man, not woman. Can I charge my crystals at this time? I charge my crystals in the sun during the daytime, to be honest. But I don't know. Maybe somebody could let you know that. Stacy, you know anything about the crystals? I'm newer to the crystals too. I got that. I always say it wrong. Amethyst. I always say amaranth. I think it's amethyst, the purple one that I have that I wear. That's for protection. But I got a big one that I bought, and I keep that in my window, and I let the sun charge it. But I'm newer to learning all of this with the crystals, with all of this. I'm newer to it. So I kind of just do what leads me. Talk about, Patrice, help me with my taxes and I'll give you a cut. Okay, sir. You just have to book an appointment. I have a virtual tax appointment. If you want to do it, then you just book a virtual appointment, and then you can create an account, and then you upload your taxes in the portal. You got to fill out the form, and then that's how we file your taxes. But I file taxes in all 50 states. Okay. So you can go on that website, King Charles, and book a tax appointment, and we go from there. Okay. Everything I do is business, right? We got links, booking sites, websites. Well, okay. So you want to do some real business, click the links or book your appointment. I'm out. Y'all have a good night. I'll see y'all tomorrow. I'm going to come on early so we can talk and push the class, and then I'll see y'all in class.